The church is praying, yes, but there's such a thing called effectual, fervent prayer of righteous men. It's not enough for prayer to be fervent. In fact, fervency is useless if there's no effectual component. That's why in the protocol of prayer, effectual praying comes before fervency. There are spiritual nuggets that makes prayers effectual, and it's time for us through the spirit of revelation to begin to trace some of those effectual components, so that when the church prays, the church will not only pray with intensity, but the church will pray effectually, because it's becoming obvious that that effectual component is not there. There is so much prayers going on, but we have to study those prayers and find out how effectual they are, so that when we pray, things will happen. A few possibilities that prayers that are effectual engenders. Number one, what are the possibilities that effectual prayer engender? Effectual prayer brings peace. No matter what is causing turbulence, it can be the devil himself, but when effectual prayer is prayed, it forces peace into the context. In Philippians 4 verse 6, the Bible told us, I'm going to show you first of all peace in you, and then peace territorially. It said, be careful for nothing, but in all things by prayer with supplication and thanksgiving let your requests be made known unto God. And it said, the peace of God that passeth all understanding shall keep your heart and mind through Jesus Christ. So when we start praying, we have peace here first, but the peace is not limited to our hearts. Of course we need it in our hearts, but we need it more in our territories. So prayer brings peace into you, then it brings peace into the territory. Peace that surpasses knowledge. 1 Samuel 7 verse 12 to 14, there was a raid against Israel to destroy and to annihilate them. The Bible said they did all that they knew to do. Humanly speaking, it didn't work until a priest showed up, a prophetic intercessor by the name of Samuel, and he showed us the mystery of the altar, not just as a component that engenders vengeance but establishes peace. He said, then Samuel took a stone and set it between Mizpeh and Shem, and called the name Ebenezer, saying, hitherto has the Lord helped us. The moment Samuel did that, action began in the spirit. The Philistines were subdued. Where the army failed, prayer worked, priesthood worked. The Philistines were not just subdued, he said they came no more into the coast of Israel and the hand of God. So the reason they didn't come was not because they became reasonable. These people don't have sense, but there is something that holds them back. It said the hand of God was perpetually against the Philistines all the days of Samuel's life. So all the days that the priesthood remained, there was peace by force. See, there is what we call peace through force. There is a physical aspect and there's a spiritual aspect. And it said the cities which the Philistines had taken from Israel were restored to Israel, from Ekron even unto Gath. And it said the coast thereof did Israel deliver out of the hand of the Philistines, and